What's bigger, the height of a giraffe or the weight of an elephant? I'm a secondary school teacher, and this is the sort of nonsense question I hear from eager Year 7 pupils who are keen to prove their knowledge. Of course, it makes no sense. What is frustrating is that any child at Year 1 or 2 would be able to tell you that it's nonsense. Primary school pupils learn addition and subtraction in a number of ways, but the most successful way is by using a number line. 5 plus 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 8. By drawing a number line and then counting along, pupils can find the number to a sum or difference question. They can intuitively understand that lengths can be added together or subtracted. You can see a length that is 5 long, added to a length that is 3 long, a length that is 8 long. Pupils at the same age also learn to sum or subtract times. Here, pupils as young as 4 can learn to count in base 60. They understand that 55 seconds plus 10 seconds is 65 seconds, which is 1 minute and 5 seconds. If you ask a pupil in Year 2 to add 3 metres to 2 seconds, they'll look at you confused. If you ask a pupil in Year 7 to do the same, they may answer 5 metres per second. They know that 3 plus 2 is 5, and they know that metres per second has metres and seconds in it. So putting it all together must make 5 metres per second. This is nonsense, but it has somehow been learned by pupils. The reason, I think, is because units take a back seat in mathematics. When learning to compute gradients in mathematics, for example, pupils will not bother with units and instead count squares. Where did they learn that technique from? And it gets worse the older pupils get. In A-level mathematics, when studying mechanics, students will write things like S meters is 5 meters. Well, I suppose they're saying that S equals 5. With a unit not contained within the variable S. And I see this all the time in A-level mathematics textbooks and on exam papers. You'll see questions where X meters and Y meters are marked off on the diagram. In physics, the variable contains the magnitude and the units of the quantity. In mathematics, numbers are abstract things manipulated with a set of arbitrary but logically consistent rules. In physics, we are dealing with measurable quantities, and measurable quantities usually have a dimension and therefore a unit. If mathematics was taught throughout school as being the language of physics, the tool used to process physical quantities to make models of the behaviour of physical phenomenon, then pupils would have a far stronger grasp of both mathematics and physics. If mathematics is kept as an abstract subject, little more than a set of logic puzzles to solve for intellectual entertainment, then pupils will lose their insight into the connection between the numbers and what these numbers physically represent. So here's what I would like to see happen. Mathematics should be taught with units and dimensions at its heart. Gradients should have units and variables should contain the units. Sure, it's valuable learning the times tables, but why not teach them with units so that you're calculating areas with units, or moments with units, or impulses with units, or work done with units. All of those quantities are just two numbers multiplied together, but you also multiply the units together. When learning trigonometry, include units in your length measurements, so pupils will be more easily able to see how trig can be used with any vector quantity. Units matter. They're not an invention of physics teachers to torture their pupils. They are what connect the abstract world of mathematics to the tangible, measurable reality that we are trying to understand. We develop our understanding of reality by building mathematical models. Physics drove the development of mathematics, and mathematics allowed for physics to progress further, requiring new mathematics to be invented by physicists to make better models. The two go hand in hand, and units are the conduit connecting these two related subjects together. So if you enjoyed that rant and you want to see some more and get notified when rants come along, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel and make sure you ring the bell so that you get notifications when I go live. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you found this useful.